Hello, everyone, and welcome back. We're back again. Storm here.
Mom here.
Kimmy here.
We're going to be watching more Star Wars Rebels today. We are on episode 13 of season 1.
Moving right along. And I wanted to say, because I didn't say last time, that we saw Zare, so that was cool to see that he was okay.
That's right.
And he's giving them intel, and he's really risking his life because not only is he betraying the Empire, which he was doing already, he's trying to find his sister, but he's a higher up now, close to the Inquisitor. He'll probably be punished in a bad way. He probably won't be like arrested or something. He'll probably be killed, you know.
But they went along with it. They believed him, you know, and they said it's good that, you know, you caught him taking black market stuff. So they were pretty cool with him.
Oh, that's good.
You know,
they were totally like, didn't even realize. So that was good.
Yeah, that's good.
I really thought they were going to catch him there, and that was going to be it.
Right.
You know, right away he's like working his way up the ladder here, and then all of a sudden he gets caught.
But you're right. Eventually, at some point, if he does, you know, get caught later on, it might not be so, you know, innocent where they believe him.
Mm-hmm.
And if he's going to move up in the ranks, he said he was going to move. Literally, he's leaving to be a clerk. So who knows when Ezra will meet up with him again?
Yeah. But last week's episode was called Vision of Hope, which makes sense.
Yes, he was optimistic about that vision.
Yeah, I like what Hera had to say there, too, because even though she is always the quickest and caught on quick with Trayvis, that she still has hope that there's others out there.
Yeah.
Yes.
You need to have hope. Otherwise, what are you fighting for?
Right.
You know?
Yeah. Right.
But they're such a small group. I mean, they're a powerful group, but we know there's a lot more out there, and hopefully we'll see more people.
And maybe Ezra's family, his mother and father are still alive, too.
Yeah, hopefully. Maybe they're with a big group of rebels or something.
They'll be so proud of him if they do meet up with him.
Yeah.
They're going to be so proud.
Oh, so hopefully they're alive, and shall we get into episode 13?
Yes.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. 113. Dun, 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 dun.
Tarkin.
Oh, gosh.
I was surprised to learn you were coming.
And I too have been surprised by what's been happening on your little backwater world. You have allowed a cell of insurgents to flourish right under your nose. Am I correct? And Agent Kanan.
It said their leader is a Jedi.
A shame we don't have someone who specializes in dealing with them. Otherwise our problem might be solved. Minister, they die, and I shall prove it.
Yeah, okay.
Well, I got roomed out there.
They're making for town. Order our units to split up. We'll box them in.
Watch out.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, wow.
Could they be?
Told you that would work.
You're finally getting the hang of this.
These were good people who simply wanted to make the Empire a better place. But I'm afraid these insurgents have twisted my message into something violent.
What, we're gonna send out some kind of inspirational type messages?
Exactly.
Exactly.
Yes. Fight fire with fire.
Yeah, Kanan. That's a crazy plan.
That's why you like it.
And what would we say in this message?
Something the Empire never says. The truth.
Count me in.
It looks so ashen gray.
I understand you have experience dealing with these insurgents.
Oh, yes, sir.
Now, when was the last activity reported?
Sir, we responded personally to an attack last night in one of the outlying towns.
There is something of note in that report. No casualties.
Uh-oh, now we
Your
need to...
rebel cell is more principled than others.
be
You
two
mean
casualties
there
now.
are other cells?
It does present a specific threat. The Jedi.
We have encountered him, sir, and he lives up to their reputation.
By what you allow him to represent, by failing to stop him. And that, gentlemen, is something I cannot have.
No way.
Ooh,
Wow. You could behead them?
We will discover the whereabouts of these criminals, and we will make examples of them.
Those poor guys. It's awful.
That is true.
I got bucket heads on the perimeter. I could upload a data spike into the central computer and have that transmitter operational in, I don't know, 5 minutes?
I said be optimistic.
5 minutes is optimistic.
I don't like the look of that.
No. Surveillance.
We need to move.
Back up, back up.
Hate to mention this, but where are the bikes?
Next to the road.
Right where that thing will see them.
What's he gonna do? Move them? Oh, the kitties.
Excellent.
Wow. Only one. Ooh, can it still see? Uh-oh. See, all for naught. Boo.
One of our probes seems to have found something.
A perfect target for these criminals.
We can't risk losing the tower. We should reinforce security.
No, let them believe they still possess the element of surprise. Do not disappoint me. And remember, I want this Jedi alive.
Your faith will be rewarded.
We get him into the tower, and he can upload it right into the computer core from any terminal.
Stop complaining, bolt brain. You have the easy job.
And things always go according to plan, right?
She's right about that.
What's with you?
Nothing.
Let's take a walk. You are up to this. I know you are.
I know that's what you want to think. But look, as much as I wish I was like my parents, I'm not.
All of us have lost things. And we will take more losses before this is over. But we can't let that stop us from taking risks. We have to move forward. I guess you and I are learning these things together.
It's good that he's opening up.
Yeah, that's
Bling.
She's like, yes. Ouch.
Okay, Sabine, 3 minutes.
Chopper, install the spike. You said I'd get 3 minutes.
Well, now you get 1, so hurry up.
Yeah, you and me both.
Those eyes.
Plan's changing. Just get your eyes on the sky. We'll meet you up there.
Copy that.
Kanan wants us to move.
But I like this gun.
You're taking it with us.
I can get another gun.
I'll be right behind you.
Trust. You have a lot of main themes going on in this episode. Ooh. So now he really sacrificed himself.
What did you hope to gain by coming here? You're clever.
Figure it out.
Unexpected. We're full of surprises.
Oh, woohoo!
Oh boy.
Uh-oh.
Darn. What's he gonna do?
Whoa.
Oh, jeez.
Spectre 2, get out of here!
No.
Looks like I have time to meet your friend after all.
Glad he didn't kill him.
Oh.
Well done, Inquisitor. These are the results I expect.
We have been called criminals, but we are not. We are rebels, fighting for the people. Fighting for you. It's only gonna get worse. Unless we stand up and fight back. That's what my parents taught me. That's what my new family helped me remember.
all that, but he did get a message out.
And destroy their own towers.
You do not know what it takes to win a war.
You think anybody heard?
I have a feeling they did.
They accomplished.
Oh, wow, what a way to end it.
How are they going to get him back?
Wow.
I love how the show ends, because it's always different with the music.
Yeah, I know.
Where it's like really happy or it's really devastating, you know?
Right.
And this was sad.
Seesaw.
Wow.
So what did you guys think?
Oh, boy.
Well, Kanan's very brave. You know, he's got that charisma about him, and he's just like, oh, well, I guess I do have time for your friend, to meet your friend.
He's so cocky. I love that. He's so brave.
Yeah.
I really like him, and he is very brave to do that, because he chances it. Like, he knew to save his friends, he'd have to, like, border them up or just, like, break the, mechanism so the doors would lock and they couldn't get to them. And fend off the Inquisitor. I mean, for him to kind of, I know he's probably scared, but he shows it, like, I know with the Jedi way you're not supposed to be scared or whatever, but, like, he's risking his life for his friends, and he's being cocky on top of that just to mess with the Inquisitor.
Yeah, and I really don't think he thought he was going to get caught, but, I mean, you know, plans change, and he knows that, you know, the team is going to come back for him. They just had to fight another day and leave just to get out of harm's way.
Yeah.
You know, he reminds me a little bit of Obi-Wan, where I loved him in the Clone Wars, because he was actually a bit cocky sometimes and had, like, the best quotes. And when he would say to Anakin, you know, during, like, the worst times. But he kind of improvises, too, where you don't know how a situation's going to go. So in the moment, like, he just kind of, you know, monologues a little bit or just has funny quotes, and then we'll turn it, like, to his favor and mock the enemy or something, you know. So Kanan did that here to the Inquisitor, and I'm glad he didn't kill him, because the Inquisitor, I know he's professional in his own way, and he wants to show Tarkin that, you know, you put your faith in me, I'll show you what I can do. So he wanted him, I guess, alive to interrogate and just to have that extra measure. You know, now that he has one of the rebels, that they're going to maybe go to find him, or, you know, they have to come up with some kind of truce.
Right,
So
and they have a rebel and a Jedi, and now they know, you know, Tarkin's going to have a plan to get these guys, you know, all together to get them off, to get this threat off. I mean, look what they accomplished. They got the word out.
It's crazy
It was
because
just for a moment. They got it out.
Yeah, and that was powerful because we saw, I mean, they're hoping for that because they didn't see that, but we saw on different planets people actually did hear the word. And Ezra gave a good speech. Like, you had a limited amount of time, and he expressed his feelings, and he was very focused saying them and wasn't all over the place, and a very direct, powerful message. So that was really good that got out. All of that, all them risking their lives, and even Kanan, hopefully he gets out of that, however they're going to rescue him.
Right.
I mean, all of that just for that message, which probably inspired many.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah,
and it's going to be very interesting on how they try to get him back. I mean, maybe they'll have some intel from Zare. Who knows?
Yeah.
Who knows, yeah.
Maybe
now he moved, so maybe he's already moved on to, you know, this officer academy or whatever, and maybe he can help them in some way.
Maybe they'll get some help from the word. Maybe others will reach out somehow, meet up with them, and that would be kind of cool to see.
Yeah, and they might even realize, connection with Ezra's parents, like my parents, like he was saying, you know, in the communication, he's saying, like my parents, I'm going to, you know, continue this or what have you. So maybe someone from that rebellion will, you know, make that connection and get his parents to help.
Oh,
if they're
that would be amazing. I would love to see
his
that.
parents are alive.
As much as I love our group, I know they're probably going to need a lot of help here because now the Empire's really prepared. They have Kanan. They want them to come for them, and they have the Inquisitor guy there. Who else do they have? I mean, what's Darth Vader doing? He might. Can you imagine if he was there? That would be awful.
Oh my God.
Yeah, and a couple of you guys told us, and thank you, that when we saw Darth Vader in the first episode, that was actually James Earl Jones' voice, which it kind of sounded like him, but I didn't really, I don't know if I said anything there, but I was like, oh, wow. I'm like, wow, that voice actor sounds just like him in my head, you know? And I was just like, wow, that's pretty impressive. But no, that was actually him. And I wonder if Darth Vader makes an appearance again, if it's going to be James Earl Jones again.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Wow, what a treat.
I love his voice. Oh, my God. And Mufasa. He also plays Mufasa.
That's right.
Perfect voice.
That's right.
I don't know if Lando's voice, I don't know if that was the true.
It kind of sounded like him, but I'm not sure. We should have looked that up, but I'm sure you guys will let us know as well.
Yeah, let us know, guys.
Yeah, maybe he'll make an appearance again sometime down the road to help out.
Yeah, they need to
get something out of it. But you're right. I really do like Ezra and Kanan together. They are really bonding, and Sabine called that out this episode, which was fun. But they really are getting close. And Ezra, as we know, they're family now. But for him to actually voice that, like, that's sweet. I like
it is. It's great. And when the chips were down, he still got on the ship. He still got on the Ghost and left.
It was hard, yeah.
You know, he didn't turn around and try to get back down, you know, below and try to help Kanan, even though he wanted to. He did what his orders were requested. So that was really good. Was listening.
Can you imagine being in that situation? Like, your friend or family member's going to die if you, I mean, either way, if you leave or not, or you're going to lose more people. Like, you have to go.
Right.
Leave them behind.
Yeah. And I think
knowing the consequences after.
Right. And I think Hera making that decision to close the door, you know, she's the closest, you can tell, you know, from our point of view, to Kanan. And for her to say, okay, we have to go. We're going to fight another day. Yeah. I think that made everyone else feel like, okay, we can do this another time.
Yeah.
It shows how committed they are, where they know. It's not only, like, for the cause, like, you know, that he was a sacrifice. Like, they couldn't do anything at that moment because more people were going to die. They were going to full on lose if they tried to help him there. So it was not the time. So hopefully they get him back. I really like Kanan. And Ezra's really impressive. Like, he's really listening to Kanan, which I like. And he is smart. Like, he's thinking outside the box, getting that cat creature to come up and attack.
That was great.
Cool. Yeah. I love that. I like seeing those creatures. We've seen them a lot in the Clone Wars and other things, I'm sure, but maybe even in The Mandalorian. I think we did a little bit there too, but it's fun seeing them come back.
Good, yeah, they're fantastic.
Very helpful.
It helped out, but darn it, if they didn't see them leaving.
I know, it kind of was a waste too. You're right, because he's still strong. But he tried something new, so, you know, you just needed a few more of those cats, just like block the view or something, break it a little bit better.
Just cover the visual.
Yeah, so I hope I hope they can save him and nothing bad happens to him. Hopefully they don't torture him or anything.
Yeah.
And speaking of which, that was insane what the Inquisitor did to those two guys. Like, they were just doing their job, and because they didn't thoroughly make you know, hurt people or kill people, have any casualties, and because they have to blame the Jedi, they have to make the rebellion negative and tell the people that, and because they are too. Yeah, like, everything's too nice and people are safe. And it's like, yeah, that's what's wrong with you. That's your weakness and you have to go. Like, that's just awful.
And I think it was also an example of what's going to happen to the minister and
Callus.
Yes.
Like, okay, this is an example. If you guys don't step it up, that's going to be you.
Yeah, they were both even surprised about it, too, because here they're so committed to their cause. And they're like, oh, crap. Like, what am I really into? Because even Callus's face was like, what?
And, you know, Tarkin was even, you know, sarcastically bullying the Inquisitor, and he even, like, stepped it up.
Yeah. You know, because the Inquisitor's so powerful, it's amazing, because Tarkin, like, he is really high up there, and he's one with Darth Vader, like, he's best friends with him, right? Yeah. So, I mean, like, even in the Clone Wars with Anakin, how chummy they were, and had, like, the same beliefs in a lot of scary ways, you know, it's pretty crazy. But he is a tyrant. Like, he full on just believes in, you know, in everything that he stands for, and doesn't even flinch. Like, you guys have to die because you are weakening the Empire. Right. And the Inquisitor too doesn't even flinch. So at least Callus and the Minister have some soul, at least, to be like, oh crap, you're really killing these guys for this, you know? I mean, I know it's like threatening their lives too, but I was like, wow. Don't join the Empire. It's not good. They don't care about lives. They don't care about you. They just want control.
No, they don't.
Definitely not.
Wow. So hopefully Kanan will be okay, and hopefully he won't be missing for a lot of episodes or anything. But
get him back next time.
Hopefully, and maybe they'll get some other rebels to join them and help them out to save him. That'll be nice.
That's good. I hope so.
That would be fabulous. We need him back.
Yes, I agree. So may the force be with you guys, and we'll see you very soon as always.
Bye.
Please subscribe. Bye, guys.
Give us a like.